I think that it's safe to say that we're all pretty damn excited about the next generation of gaming and the new generation of consoles. Technology is advancing, games are getting better graphically and technically, and the industry is booming. So there's been a lot of rumors surrounding the Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series S, the PlayStation 5, and the PlayStation 5 discless lower tier console, and there just have been so many images and videos floating around the internet that have caused huge waves of excitement, and because of that, Microsoft finally decided to officially announce the Xbox Series S after images of it and the price of it leaked online. But someone who also leaked those images and the price is now leaking a features list, which I think is safe to say is real, but of course, please take it with a grain of salt. But if the features list is true, I think for the price tag, it's going to be really damn good. So this is a GameSpot.com article. The Xbox Series S has been officially revealed as a $299 next generation console. Following a leak regarding both the Series S and the Series X, Microsoft has confirmed a cheaper next gen option is indeed on the way. Microsoft has officially announced the Xbox Series S. The system will cost $299 in the United States and comes housed inside of what Microsoft calls the smallest Xbox ever. Xbox UK has also confirmed that the system will cost £250 there. In terms of design, it looks exactly like the leaked image that surfaced on September 7th. It's a small white rectangle with a minimalist design and no disk drive. The front features nothing more than a power button, a USB port, and a sync button for the controller. As you can see here, this is the tweet that was put out. Let's make it official. Xbox Series S, next generation performance in the smallest Xbox ever, with a $299 price tag, and it says looking forward to sharing more soon, promise. Now, a lot of people on the internet are saying that it kind of looks like a laundry machine, which I can definitely agree with. The cooling grill doesn't look great in my opinion, but it does seem to have the same look as the top of the Xbox Series X, so it all looks similar. At least the size of it is pretty compact, which is really good. I don't really care what a console looks like as long as it works and does what it needs to do. I actually like the look of the Series X, and I know a lot of other people don't, but it may not be the best looking console, but it definitely seems good for the price. Continuing on with the article, though, a release date has not been officially confirmed by Microsoft for the Series S. The announcement doesn't mention if it's also coming in November, as we know the Series X is. According to a report from Windows Central, the Series S and the X will release on November 10th, with the Series X selling for $499. The $499 price tag sounds even more believable now that we know the Series S will be $299. I mean, a $299 console paired with Xbox Game Pass is going to be really hard for Sony to beat. They're really pushing the Game Pass angle this generation, and I personally love Game Pass. I'm always shilling for it, but Sony's really going to have to price the discless PlayStation 5 low enough for it to compete with this, and according to the rumors, it's going to be $399, which is still pricey for a discless console. Microsoft announced the Series S in the reaction to leaks. It didn't hide the fact that it was planning to reveal the system at a later date, possibly after the PlayStation 5 and Series X pricing has been announced, to further highlight the surprising $299 price. And as such, so far it's only officially shared the Series S name, price, and design. However, a leaked Xbox Series S trailer has also made its way online, revealing some of the key details about the system. Now, of course, none of this was officially confirmed, so please take it all with a grain of salt, but it says the features list is all digital, 1440p at up to 120 FPS, DirectX ray tracing, variable rate shading, variable refresh rate, ultra low latency, a custom 512GB SSD, 4K streaming media playback, and 4K upscaling for games. Now, with this announcement, we weren't given any official specs, but when you look at the consoles with the difference in size, it does look like it doesn't have the same hardware, so it is a downgrade from the Series X, which is why this leaked information seems believable. The leaked features list says this machine will be upscaling to 4K, where the actual Series X does native 4K, and this is important to note because people are assuming that the PlayStation 5 All Digital Edition which looks like it's going to be $399, is the same hardware as the PlayStation 5, besides, of course, the disk drive. I also think that the 512 SSD really isn't enough space. They're basically forcing people to upgrade. I mean, even the 1 terabyte that's in the Series X isn't big enough with the size of games now, but I do think that the Series S is going to be pushed more alongside xCloud, and not games like Call of Duty that take up 250 and 300 gigs, where Sony doesn't have a system like xCloud, so Sony might feel like they need the hardware in any version of the PlayStation that they're going to sell to be able to compete, because I mean, PlayStation Now is nowhere, and I mean nowhere near, as good as what Microsoft has, and if Sony plans to upgrade their online offerings, they're not even close yet. But for a $299 price tag, 4K upscaling, I think that this is pretty damn good. But that's all of the information that we have about the Series S currently. This is a really damn good price, and I've seen a lot of people say, I wasn't going to buy a new generation console, but at this price, I cannot pass it up. I think that this is the perfect console for casual gamers and people who want to take full advantage of Xbox Game Pass, and I think we're going to see a lot of people purchasing this just for Game Pass, and I think that Microsoft is definitely going to market this heavily with Game Pass, but that's all of the information that we have right now. Like I said, $299, 4K upscaling, 1440p at 120 FPS in ideal situations, in a tiny box that looks pretty good if you're looking to buy a next generation console. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video and found it important, please make sure to give it a like and share it. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.